Kush's movie review.
This week's movie review is The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, a dystopian movie in which we find out what planet Earth would be like if it was run by Philadelphia Eagles fans. Shout out to you,
Extended
Freddie.
laugh. You
Ah,
need to loop that 2 more times. You, you cut that off, and then you paste, and then you paste one more time, and then we talk now.
fuck you, Philly. So, what is this movie about, Kush?
This is the fourth movie in the newest version of Planet of the Apes. Okay, so Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It is a PG-13. It is a surprisingly short 2 hours and 25 minutes. I
Is
didn't.
that short?
I put the review together. I always put my notes on this little card here, and I was like, I was in there for 2 hours and 25 minutes plus the trailers. Trailers go everywhere from 15 to 30 minutes these days, man. It's kind of daunting, and I get why people show up late, but also stop using your fucking flashlight because you don't know how to use a map, stupid. Figure it out. Figure it out. You've been there enough times. Anyways, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, rated PG-13, and this is directed by a gentleman named Wes Ball. That's not a name I'm familiar with, and he's
Wes
not
Ball?
Wes, no,
What? Wes?
Wes, like Wes Craven.
Oh, like
Yeah,
like sheep's wool?
Wes,
Lanolin?
Wes. What, short for Wesley, probably? Ball.
Oh, like the Doctor's son in Star Trek.
Sure, sure. But the Doctor Son of Star
Wesley?
Trek didn't direct the last three Maze Runner movies, which I didn't
Oh,
see.
maybe she could have if she wanted to.
Probably could have. Probably
Fuck the
wanted to.
patriarchy.
There you go. You're talking about now, but you're being weird. That's okay. This is written by a gentleman named Josh Friedman, and based on characters by oh, shit. Need to make this bigger. Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, and those are the folks who came up with the original 1968 Planet of the Apes movies. It stars. We're gonna get into this in a little bit here. It stars a gentleman named Owen Teague. He plays Noah. Peter Marcone, he plays Rocca. If you're wondering if you're familiar with that name or his voice, he was in Seth MacFarlane's The Orville, the dude that's
Oh.
only in makeup, that isn't the robot. Anyways, you got
Anyway.
Kevin Durand, not to be confused with Kevin Durant. It's literally one consonant that separates them, and a whole skin color. He plays Proximus Caesar, and then Freya Allan, who no fault of her own, I think is the weakest link in the whole movie. But we're going to get into that in a minute here. This is the fourth part in the newest Planet of the Apes series. This new series started in 2010. Uh, that was the James Franco movie. And little by little, we saw the degradation and then the de-escalation of planet Earth. We were there from the beginning, and now it's, if you read the press notes, it's 200 to 300 years later. However, in the film, it's just many generations later, which to me means like 60 years, 80 years from the previous movie. We actually started off with the ending of the last film, where unfortunately our hero Caesar passed away, died, was murdered, all
Oh.
the above, and we have his funeral. And then we get to several generations after that. And time has moved on. Apes are getting smarter, but also they're ignoring stuff that they did learn from the humans. So they don't remember what a jet is. They don't remember what the internet is. It's amazing to know what books are. But anyways, the we're focused on a specific clan. Noah is our protagonist, NOA, and he's a teenager, he's getting ready for his rite of passage with his two best friends. I forget their names, but one's a boy, one is a girl. The girl, I think, is supposed to be a romantic lead, but it never really kind of ever goes there. Doesn't have to be weird, but in this case, kind of weird. Anyways, um, they're on a hunt for whatever. They're prepping for their rite of passage where they have to collect an eagle's egg. Their tribe, their clan, whatever you want to call it, their group, they raise eagles. And for whatever reason, they gotta steal an eagle's egg, and then I guess they raise it as their own. They don't really ever get into that, but to be fair, one night a dirty, filthy human invades their camp trying to steal some food and ends up, long story short, ends up getting the whole tribe. The camp gets burnt down and the tribe gets kidnapped by another group of apes. Oof. Big oof.
Damn dirty apes.
Damn dirty apes, damn stupid humans. So, anyways, Noah survives this incident and he goes on a quest to rescue his mother, his friends, and his whole tribe. He has an adventure and shit goes sideways. So this is it's a fantastic movie. I was on the edge of my seat majority of the entire time, not just because of my lower back, but because I wanted to know more. I wanted to see where this went. I had a great time. Special effects, again, these are folks in not even just the CGI green suit, whatever. They're wearing something much more sophisticated. We give the Marvel Cinematic Universe a lot of shit these days for being all green screen. Most movies we don't even realize are majority green screen. This is all green screen. Like for whatever reason, it's yeah. There's no post-apocalyptic Earth in this situation, but they do it really well. It looks really good. I just saw it on a basic, generic 2D screen
Oh,
as opposed to IMAX, as opposed to RPX, as opposed to 4DX. I don't think 3D is an option, but et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just saw this on a regular big movie screen, and I had the greatest time. Dude, I was into this the whole time. Again, I didn't realize this was 2.5 hours minus trailers. I wanted to know more. I wanted to see more. I am looking forward to where this goes. I think I think the girl protagonist, May slash Nova, I think she's the weakest link, but I think she's the worst written. I don't think it's the actress's fault at all, but it's just like, oh, wait, so is she stupid? Is she just a de-evolved human? No, she's actually quite intelligent. She can speak in full sentences, better than some of the apes can these days. Also, she is not an ugly human being whatsoever. She is quite very quite attractive female human being. Uh, Again, 78 years in the future, 3,000 years in the future, for whatever reason, she is wearing form-fitting like clothing from Old Navy. Some
mm.
of it's torn up, but also that's a fashion today. Maybe it's a little dirty, but then we run into like a flock, not a tribe, not a group, a flock of humans who are all just like loincloths and nasty dreads and just mud all over their bodies and black, white, Chinese. They're all there. They're all there. Okay. But they're all devolved to just monkeys, for lack of a better phrasing. However, she's just,
Humonkeys?
hey, hey, yeah, I said that. And she's
Good,
like, hey, hey,
good, it's a good
hey,
term.
blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I think she's the weakest link. I don't think it's her, the actress. I think it's the writing. But who knows how these things work. William H. Macy is in this movie. Okay, I thought I'd get a bigger reaction than that. Anyways, he plays a pet of Proximus Maximus
Sorry.
Caesar. Uh, Proximus Caesar. And again, that's played by the gentleman named Kevin Durand.
Not the
He's
basketball player.
Kevin Durand next to William H. Macy is probably the biggest name in this film. If you're wondering, Kish, why do you keep focusing on this? He's a character actor You've seen him in many things. Most recently, while we didn't review it, also we didn't see it. He's the muscle in a movie called Abigail that just came out like 3 to 4 weeks ago. Um, Mike Fish, I think you might recognize him probably from his biggest movie, regardless of how good or bad it was. X-Men Origins Wolverine. He played the Blob.
Sure.
You don't remember? Did you not see X-Men Origins Wolverine?
I've surely, but that was like 20 years ago, wasn't it?
No, it was about maybe 15 years ago at
Nah,
most.
I've slept
That's
since.
okay. That's okay. Like if I showed you a photo of this guy, you'd be like, oh, that
Oh,
guy.
just the blood
And he's
guy.
again a character actor, so that guy. Um, he plays the bad guy in this. He is Proximus Caesar, and he is a fantastic villain. Again, it's all CGI, so he's wearing a super bodysuit. Everything, everything is green screen in this, but it looks like we're on the East Coast in post-apocalyptic future. I don't know why I would know that, but still. So I had a great time with this movie. 2 hours and 25 minutes. I enjoyed all of this, but yeah, maybe 10 minutes shave off, maybe tighten it up, but you don't have to. However, I think the human portion of this was the weakest part, and that's not the actress's fault. Going back to William H. Macy, about a month ago, we did a review for Ricky Stenicki,
Yes.
and we got into a whole theory about like, hey man, I saw William H. Macy in this. I was like, why is he in there? And then I saw Nathan Jones was like, are they in Australia? And then they're like, oh yeah, they are in Australia. And at first I was like, huh, William H. Macy just wanted to go to Australia for 2 weeks. No, he was apparently filming this movie and then like took a weekend job to do Ricky Stenicki because that's how little was required of him. And both of these movies are filmed in Australia, which I don't understand because this movie is all green screen. You could have filmed this in your grandmother's basement with just all green screen. It really didn't matter.
Oh, I doubt it, because she
The
likes to
only
get to
thing
bed
that's real in
early.
this
There'll
movie,
cause such a noise and ruckus down there filming this. She would hate
yeah,
it.
well, we won't get the horses down there, which will be the only real thing in this movie beside the humans. Otherwise, yeah, you could have filmed this movie anywhere, but for whatever reason, they filmed this in Australia. So that is our Ricky Stenicki connection, and William H. Macy is the bridge.
Boom. So wait,
That's
what
it.
was your score on this?
Excuse me. 5 out of 5.
Ooh,
Enjoyed this severely, sincerely, and it's amazing how much better this series gets with each movie. Maybe the last one was kind of whack, but again, we're talking like it's a matter of like fractions of a point. Like Mike, if you wanted to watch the newest Planet of the Apes trilogy before this movie, I'd be like, can we do that right now? Like, yeah, yeah, dude, let's watch all three of those right now. Let's do it.
are there going to be more of them, you think?
Yes, this movie is making money. People are enjoying it. Again, the special effects are above and beyond. Better than Avatar? That's up to the human eyeball. However, again, this everything is green screen, but
Green
if you're
screen.
not looking for that, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Word on the street, this movie's green screen.
I heard that somewhere else too. I think I saw that on the wall of a bathroom.
But while I was prepping for this week's show, I looked up, because I think there's quite a lot of these movies, right? And I was like, there's too many of these movies, right? I wrote down all of them. And I'm going to go through the list of all the titles of these goddamn movies, right?
Everyone does this, but yeah, get it out of your system.
Right. So starting from 1968, you got the Planet of the Apes, then Beneath
Sure,
the
sure,
Planet
sure,
of the Apes,
sure,
Escape
sure,
from the
sure.
Planet of Apes,
Yep.
Conquest of the Planet of the Apes,
Number
Battle
four.
for the Planet of the Apes, then Planet of
Okay,
the
and
Apes
stop,
2001.
stop, stop, stop. So, Battle for the Planet of the Apes was the last theatrical release of Planet of the Apes before we got to the Tim Burton movie in 2001.
That's what I just said.
Okay, well, I just want to let you know that.
So yeah, so Battle for the Planet of the Apes, then Planet of the Apes 2001, then To Planet to
Oh.
Ape, then Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, The Fate of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes, Kingdom for the Planet of
What?
the Apes, Planet of
No.
the Apes, Tokyo Drift, and it just goes on. There's too many goddamn movies.
All kidding aside,
I am
Planet of the Apes Tokyo
Motherfucker.
Drift sounds like a pretty badass movie.
It does sound like a pretty badass movie.
Yes, I was gonna say that myself right now. I am a big fan of Planet of the Apes Tokyo Drift.
It's the best. It's the best one.
I don't know if it's the best one, but I am a big fan of it, especially when they're skidding and then
Ludacris
fucking
shows
Street
up. You're
Fighter.
like, whoa, it's Ludacris.
He's not in that one
Oh, is he
though.
not?
However, no, he's not in that one. But
Damn.
the guy who played the original Street Fighter is. Then, damn.
But let's just agree to disagree that these movies just need more Asian women.
Yeah, I think that's coming.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm pretty sure that's
So-
coming.
so there you go.
We can definitely look for a new Planet of the Apes after this. This is making money. It's second highest rated of the last 4 films. So yeah, there's a yes. Anyways, had a great time watching this again. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.